I went to Groundlings once. I auditioned for SNL there, like an early audition, and then I didn't get it. But that's the only.
Who
time
else
I've been
auditioned with you? Do you remember?
I forget. I've auditioned two times.
What years?
So right before we were about to shoot Goatface, so we were doing a Goatface special for Comedy Central, and then they wanted me to audition for LA when they were in LA. So I did that, and that didn't happen. And then during the pandemic, I auditioned for which sucked because Neil Brennan helped me because he suggested me as a writer. Is it the Groundlings? You're unbanned.
I felt my foot vibrate.
Interesting.
And it was confusing to me. And I'm like, was it my phone? But I would have heard it or something.
Yeah.
And it did. My phone.
Oh, that's weird. Picked up on that.
Yeah.
So I got the audition during the second audition. The second time that they wanted me to audition was during the pandemic.
That crazy?
Yeah, dude.
It was like the fourth time.
Like this time you're manufacturing it. Like it's not enough for it to be organic. You're like, isn't that crazy?
Hold on one sec. You're talking. Hold on one sec.
Yeah.
I'm very interested. My foot just vibrated.
Yes.
My phone rang.
Yeah, we established.
Anyway, what were you saying?
Yeah, we established that, but it was during the pandemic, so it didn't even feel real. Oh yeah, so I submitted a writer's packet, and Neil Brennan helped me with it. Co-creator Chappelle Show.
I'm sorry. It's just, what are the chances?
Bro, let me get this story out. Let me get it out. So he went back and forth.
One side's got to go back.
Motherfucker.
Let me hear the check shoot.
Sorry about that. Okay.
How's the pee?
I don't want to.
You don't want to.
People are.
I get it.
Yeah.
You're cool doing this for link below, but talking about.
So let me just check this.
Again?
Well, it rang my foot. When is that? Okay. So yeah, we got to move on to another segment.
Okay.
But thank you so much for. No. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was just submitting as a writer. So Neil was helping me out. He put in a good word at SNL for me. And then he was like, yo, I'll help you write a package. Just send me your sketches. I'll give you some notes. So we got it to a good place. And like, Neil's been a mentor and shit. And like, he was really nice and working on that packet with me. And I submitted it. And then I heard through my people again, they want you to audition, send a tape in.
Did you email it to them?
The packet?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it means you could find it. Will you pull it up and read something from it?
Really?
Uh-huh.
This is embarrassing, man. Like, I don't know if you'll like these. Is this how you find out that my sketches suck?
You delivered that while we're talking about Will Ferrell. The way Will Ferrell in Anchorman doesn't really want to go up and perform and play the flute, but he ends up pulling it. I don't know, man. This is really embarrassing. You already. All right, so
and then you're dying. You're like, I can't believe you didn't want to read these.
How great would it be if SNL sees this and says, "We never got these."
Yeah,
and you really never. No, they
never
you.
mailed them. I mean, how do I do? You want me to tell you these sketches? Mm-hmm. Or just like the broad strokes? Or I'm not going to tell you the whole fucking thing, right?
I don't know. Do you remember like a funny one? Pitch me.
Okay,
like,
let's see. I'll see the. Okay, so commercial music plays over this montage. It's an exterior dog park day.
We'll put it in.
Yeah, Cecily with her older black lab. We can tell because of the white fur on his face. AD sees the dog and strikes up a conversation while scratching the dog's ears. Like, who's this wise old man? And then Cecily's embarrassed that her dog is like visibly old because of the grays in the face. And then it's a house patio, daytime, small gathering, sit on the patio. Younger dogs are playing with each other. Cecily's old dog just lays by her side. Come on, go play with the younger dog. She throws the ball. Dog doesn't want to do anything. Kyle walks up holding a beer. He's like, you can't teach an old dog new tricks. Cecily's annoyed. And then grocery store, Kate dresses an older woman, pets Cecily's dog. Look at this sweet face. How old is he? 16? And then Snappy, he's like, he's actually 14. And then embarrassed again, she hurries to her car. And Beck's like, sure, your dog has seen it all, but that doesn't mean, or he's doing the VO, like, sure, your dog has seen it all, but that doesn't mean he has to look it. And it's like, it's just for dogs. It's like, it's beard dye for your dog's face so that they look like a young dog again.
I love it.
And then people are like, who is this? What are they, 2? And like, thanks, Just for Dogs. So it's like Just for Men for Dogs. There you go. That's one of them. Oh, and then there was one, like, I'm not going to do it for all of them, but it was like WeWork, but a Bond villain is like renting space. Like, he doesn't have enough money for a layer. So there's like IT guys and tech dudes, and he's like, Bond is strapped to like a table, and like there's lasers, but it's like a fish tank. And he's cool with the guys. He has like a fucked up eye and shit and like an eye patch. And he has coffee, and they help with each other's project.
These are all like sketches that are like the shorts.
What do you mean?
These aren't stuff that they would do live.
Oh yeah.
It is?
But no, not at all. These are like produced. But I mean, they do that on SNL too.
Is that what a writing packet is? Do you have to do some of the produced sketches?
I think it could be whatever. Because they do enough produced sketches as well. Some of them might be on a soundstage. I don't know if I did some where you can just do on a set.
And what you show these to Neil and he what?
Yeah, we went back and forth on them, give me some notes. But like the premises I had, and then like he might be like, add this line, blah, blah, blah. Yeah.
So what's that process? You mail them that and then they like, these are funny. We would like to see you do stand up now.
They didn't even comment on the packet. And I put so much time and effort into it and I thought it was a great packet.
But the reason you got the audition to perform was because of that submission?
I don't know. I don't know why they pivoted into like, hey, submit as a performer. So I just submitted stand up. Well, here's what I did. So I submitted some clips of me doing stand up or some like a 5-minute set and they liked that. Send them another one. I sent them another 5-minute.
After you did this?
Yes. So this was never even brought up.
Right.
So that's weird. I'm like, how did they like my packet? I wanted to know about that.
But
I never heard back.
Saw it.
I don't know.
That's how I feel about auditions on tape, where I'll send some stuff and I'll look at the URL and the number doesn't go up of watches. It's like,
interesting.
Nobody watched this.
One time, when I was a younger performer and shit, I would audition a lot, and I'm just like sitting in the lobby, and they're producing, they're trying to get the show going, and I'm waiting to go in, and I hear them like give out the offer for the role that I'm about to go. So it's just, I know there's no reason for me to, and I'm just going through the motions.
Yeah.
But I hear them give the offer to the actor. And I still go in there, and it's just like I do the audition, even though it means nothing.
I auditioned for Marvelous Miss Maisel for a part.
That's cool.
And I remember which part, and I'm not going to say which one, just because I guess people get still the same casting office. I don't know, but it was like from a TV show that seemed like there's no way. I'm auditioning for it, and I don't remember if it was when I was leaving or while I was coming in, but I saw there was a room, it was an empty room, and there was a whole bunch of headshots, and then there was a piece of paper that shows the headshot and the name and notes. And I just went in and I looked at them, and I was reading, and they surmised these people's performances down to 1 to 2 sentences. And one of the guys, they just put doesn't have, and then capitalized it, like the it factor. And I was like, doesn't have it? Maybe it was just a bad audition.
And capitalized it?
It doesn't have it.
Exclamation point or no?
I don't remember. But what if he saw that?
That's a good point. Just putting that out there.
I just thought that was so. And some of the other ones too. It wasn't like good at this. Now they were like, it was mean. There was so. It was just
so
like
mean.
Oof, it's rough. Yeah, and then well, we already booked it, but they're here. Let's have them come in. That
but
way
they didn't
we
even say that. It was like subtext. I knew. Everyone was just going through the motions, and I'm like, hey, Diane, why are you going to the store? All right, good luck, guys. Good luck with the production. I could do it a different way if you. No, all right. So yeah, I got pretty far. But the thing is, it was during the pandemic, so I got to the very, very last stage where, in theory, if it wasn't a pandemic, I would be auditioning on that stage. And I wish I would have got rejected to at least stand on that stage, But the pandemic kind of took that out of me. So I was just submitting these things.
Yeah.
It didn't even feel real. It just felt like I was blasting this audition into outer space.
What do you do if you could do anything? Because you're saying like you're afraid of getting fired on this and you're touching in the Hollywood stuff, as you call it. What would you want to do? Because I think I've asked you this before, and stand-up is still what you want the most.
Here's what it is.
You said.
I've learned this about me. I love creating. I love making my own stuff. Hollywood stuff is cool. I like visiting. I'll get a writing job sometimes. I'll act in a thing. That's just at value added. It's icing.
House money.
It's house money. This guy, link below. But I love writing my own jokes, performing it. I like doing sketches. Nothing brings me more fulfillment than my stuff.
Right. So a sketch show, a Chappelle,
Dude,
your Chappelle show.
But the thing is, I wonder, is there an appetite for that anymore? Aren't people just consuming that on IG nowadays? When's the last? Other than Tim Robinson's, I think he should leave. But in my heart of hearts,
yeah, that's huge.
If I know, but he had to do SNL to be able to do that.
He had to have SNL failed sketches to be able to do that.
Yes, but he still had to touch that place before he was allowed to do this. It's very rare for them to hand you the keys to do a sketch show without having some sort of history or pedigree.
Why not do it like you're doing with your stand-up for YouTube?
I think I might. That might be the next. Like I've done enough standalone stand-up specials where maybe the next one will be some stand-up, maybe some sketches. Yeah. I guess there's no reason.
Like you did it with Goatface.
Yeah, that was fun. Yeah.